Hey everyone, Arenji here. Time for a game of offline Chaos Reborn against three wizards again. And I've noticed in the last time I was playing this, what happened was I went in and I changed the sound and increased the or decreased the music. And then when I came out, it had clicked these buttons in the meantime behind the scenes, and I hadn't noticed. So that's why I suddenly was on 20 turns instead of 25. So make sure that's right this time. Here we go, 25 turns, victory points, and I'm going to do classic this time. I've also turned down Lena onto level 3 instead of level 4. So what I'm interested to see is basically, does reducing their level make them play obviously worse? I've been told that the level here actually controls the competence of the AI. So at the highest level, they know how to position themselves so that they don't charge in when one creature at a time, so you pick them off, and instead they hang back. So maybe at level 3 they do the charging in thing. So it'd be interesting to see how the charging in approach works against another AI that hangs back. In some cases, charging in is actually more powerful, because if you can persuade the AI to hang back, it gives you more chance to bring more creatures out, and you just get stronger and stronger. Whereas if they actually weigh you down with an endless stream of creatures, it's a bit like a Zerg rush, you end up dying really quickly. So we'll see how that goes. Here we are. Oh, it's one of these maps. We're all of us are starting with two very nearby mana sprites. Yep. I love these stained glass windows, they're so pretty. Okay, I'm over here. So obviously I'm going to claim one of these first. And let's go for... Which one shall I go for? Let's go for this one. Lena's the one who's potentially a lower level. You can see that Invoker's being given level 12, Tara's being given level 12, I'm level 12, Lena's level 8. Now I think you have to be level 12 to take advantage of the upgraded AI. So level 8 probably has better spell. I think it has better spell selection. If you're level 1, you had pretty random poor spell selection. At level 5 or something, or 6, they get better at spell selection. At level 12 they're able to do that very impressive positional play. So now I need to decide what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn Dispel, because I just do. I do have a Tangle Vine, so at some point I might end up blocking one of these roots off and then regretting getting rid of my Dispel, but you know, it's only happened about once so far. I'm using classic staffs and gear, so there's no talismans to sully. I have my favourite Mega Spell, Pack of Hellhounds. I love Pack of Hellhounds, so I want full-on chaos, which is a bit more my style. So that means I can get rid of the dwarf, because I don't really care about dwarves. What I will do is get a whole load of rats. Rats are good. They're weak, but it's very hard for your opponent to kill 3 of them in one turn, which means that they can tend to get a lot more done than their size would suggest. Okay, everyone's claiming their mana sprites. One line down. Don't like the idea of a hellhound that early against my rats. That doesn't seem like a very fair thing to do. So if you just get out of the way, I'm going to come around here and see if I can get this other mana sprite. But I don't want to attract attention. If he does come over here, I'll be forced to blob him. I mean, that's my usual escape. I do have 42 mana. I'm working up to the Mega Spell already, although in the short term I'll probably need some to boost. If that decides to come this way, what I'll do is I'll probably Tangle Vine in the first instance. That's usually a easier way of blocking, rather than trying to take him out with a blob on one creature. Seems a bit of a waste. Spider is a good counter to a Hellhound if it can get the first attack. So let's see. I don't want to waste mana on it though. I also do want to go Chaotic, but a Skeleton is absolutely no use against a Hellhound. So let's risk this. That's good. I've got a Spider. What's going on up here? Okay, we're going slightly chaotic. And more chaos. I wish the camera, I mean, I love the dynamic camera, but I wish it didn't kind of swing away before I had a chance to see what the result was. As it happened, my spider did survive, so I can now run in and try and at least web this hellhound before he does too much damage. So that's him sorted out for at least one turn, allowing me to get my second mana sprite. I now have enough for my double hellhounds, but it will still not be a guaranteed cast. So what I really need is I need to guarantee the skeleton so that I can go in and try and kill this hellhound. Of course, it could be an illusion, in which case I'm just wasting my time, but it's hard to take the risk of wasting a turn disbelieving. Rats are no use at the current situation, so what's Tara going to do? A lion and a giant, so lots of neutral coming out. Lena tried to disbelieve it. Great, so the hellhound is still stuck, so I can start pounding on it with my skeleton. It was real, so I made the right choice there. I think played that pretty well. Dealt with it without having to waste the blob, and I got the mana for it, and I got a skeleton out and a spider, so I feel pretty good about that. But I don't really want to have to go and try and attack Lena at this point with very few troops, so I want to keep working on chaos. So I'm going to bring myself back up here, and I'm just going to get a cheap chaos spell out. Just keep edging it in that direction. I'm not going to get my mega spell yet because I don't know quite when I'm going to cast it, and I might need the mana for something more urgent, like for example casting a vampire. With the with these generic staffs, you get plus 20 boost to everything. I don't think there's anything that it boosts 40, is there? No. So I don't know why it says plus 20 plus 40, because there's absolutely nothing it boosts at plus 40. Okay. And we've got a goblin heading in my general direction. Probably if I don't want that giant to come. The giant's more occupied with them up there, so maybe if I just kind of edge forward slightly in this direction, bring you back. I want to be in the middle. I do have a tangle vine if necessary. Now I can 20% boost my vampire. If I do want it to, or I could illusion the vampire, of course, or I could illusion the manticore. That would put some real pressure on. I don't have another mount, so I'm not sure I want to waste. If I bring out Hydra as an illusion, chances are it's going to get disbelieved because it's only at 49% cast. So Manticore might be a more likely one to be. Okay, I'm going to use that as an expendable unit, which if I was playing against a human player and they saw me kind of doing risky moves with this Manticore, they'd immediately think, oh, it's an illusion, because it would probably be treated much more respectfully and I'd probably be sitting on it if it was real. But the computer doesn't know that, and it's not listening to my voice, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get away with it. Might speak too soon. I spoke too soon! The AI was too clever. Curse you! I bet it wouldn't have disbelieved if I'd made it real. And now we've got vampires to worry about. And a Hydra on the other side. Well, at least they're doing my job for me, because now I really do need the Hellhounds. And it's gone chaotic enough that it's 100% cast. So there we go. Now, vampire can come in here. So, do I attack or no? Because if I attack and kill it, then the vampire just comes in and starts sapping me and getting very strong. Rats are absolutely useless against vampires. They just feed them very nicely, and the vampire gets stronger and stronger. I'm going to put you Can I get down there? Oh, it's a two drop there, so I need to have you here waiting. The goblin, of course, can't get past the hellhounds. It can only move adjacent to them, so I am fairly safe there. So you notice they didn't disbelieve the vampire and they didn't disbelieve the hydra, but they just disbelieved my manticore because do they know? I am very suspicious. Okay, so we've got the hydra and the goblin coming this way, but I have undead and you can't get past that. I can sit there all day. You could come up this way, of course. They've backed off because they saw the threat coming from the other direction, so that's quite good. Now, you can go around there, so I'm not going to go in with the spider. I will move myself out of the way and try and do some freezing. So, first of all, let's freeze you. No. Let's have another go at that. It's only 34%. That's really helpful because that basically doubles the chance of me killing that thing. It's still not very high, but it's better than it was. And now I can start getting vampires out, but I do need more mana. I'm going to get rid of that tangle vine and just... oh, I can get rid of the dwarf as well. Don't like either of those two. And that means I can now start getting vampires out. And if I get enough mana, I can just keep churning out hellhounds. This is a relatively cheap, at 58, I think that's really cheap for hellhounds. Because if that was vampire spell, it would be at least 65, if not higher. So I rate hellhounds, I think they're good. Vampires take a lot longer to get going. Even if they can fly. So Invoker's kind of hiding now. Trying to stay out of reach of this skeleton, it seems. Vampire has come back to life. I hate when that happens. So what am I going to do here? Am I going to try and take you up there and try and take you out? Yep, so my vampire's getting stronger. I didn't notice that skeleton there, so that's a concern. But fortunately it's out of range. And I need to try and freeze this... oh, why won't you freeze? Freeze or die. Okay. Clearly we need more vampires. He sneaked in and got closer without me noticing. I'm going to go down there and... oh, that's not good. I'm going to need to deal with you if you get through. More undead and Chaos 74. This is a super chaotic match. The Hydra's escaped from my skeleton, but it has not escaped from my vampire. So now I'm going to charge in here and take that out. No, I'm not. I am going to move up here. I'm not going to attack that yet. I'm going to see if I can move in there and freeze first. Oh, I can attack from there. No, I can't. Where am I getting 34 from? Oh, over there. Oh, well, I can't go there. It's far too dangerous. Let's go here. No. In that case, I go here. I just can't seem to get rid of that. Okay, so we survived over here, so I can have another go. It didn't work again. Fortunately, I can step out of the way, send in the goblin. Oh, had to send in the rat to do the job. Only the rats can kill creatures twice its size. I can get a Hydra. 100% Hydra. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm starting to feel quite strong now. But there is a lot of work to do in this game. I have only 18 points. I am winning. But nothing to write home about. I need to dispatch Lena to establish my position as the front runner. Oh, I think that's going to demolish my goblin in a second. Oh, it didn't. It decided not to. Normally, if a giant is in range of a creature, it will use its rock. The fact that it didn't means that the AI has improved. It's now clever enough to realise that that would be a waste. I'm tempted to send a horde of rats in. And just keep it busy for a while. You've got a 47% chance, but then you'd be right next to that tree and get squished. So I'm gonna send a horde of rats in. I might get really lucky here, you never know. More rats. More rats. And what's going on this side now? The Hydra's retreated again, as it should, because Lena is hiding over there. I can't seem to kill that off. What do I want to do here? I mean, Lena has an attack of 20. I mean, if I move in here and fail to kill this, she might just attack uphill to me. It would be probably an unwise move. I'm going to see if I can tempt her to do that. I still can't kill that thing. Okay, let's go up here. I have managed to freeze you, which gives me a better chance to finally get rid of that Hydra. Yes, the Hydra is down. Now Lena is a bit trapped, but she might do something like a blob, or she might do a raise dead on the Hydra, or she might have a magic bolt, or she might have a sword, she might go kamikaze. It's hard to say what's going to happen as a result. I'm going to keep trying to get this totem. If I can get this, it's worth a lot of victory points. I can't remember exactly how many. 15, it says there. A lot of points. You can keep going over there. And I need to keep moving away from that giant in case it decides to have a go. I do have 2 teleports. That might be handy at some point. And I may as well make another goblin, because why not? In comes an eagle. Oh! The eagle stole my kill! A kill stealer! And now Tara's winning. So now Tara has to be my target. Yes, yes, whatever. Kill my rats, I don't care. Oh, illusionary skeleton. Let's keep the giant busy. Oops, that was bad. That vampire can come and take my rats now. I did not want you to do that. Okay, right, over here. I think let's try and absorb the illusionary. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Let's try and take this goblin out. So I got nothing out of this really. I killed the Hydra and that's it. I didn't manage to get that lovely mana totem. Sorry, the totem to get the extra mana and victory points. And I didn't manage to kill Lena. So that was a bit of a shame. And you're going to do absolutely nothing over there, so bring her over here. Let's start disbelieving things, that vampire first. Nope. We're getting closer to another set of hellhounds. Okay. Vampire coming forward. Another rat dies. We decided not to go for that rat. So he killed one rat with the tree and killed the other one with the giant. So I could try and trap that giant with my spider. Well, I might as well. It seems like a good chance. 47. Ooh. Advantage there now. Right, let's see what we can do with this. Got to freeze the vampire first. Good move. Excellent. And you can come over here. That's good. And you can go over there. And he has no undead left. So unless he's going to subvert one of mine, he's going to come a cropper around there. Ooh, 86% failure. Right, so let's assume I'm not going to need 2 teleports. And 2 magic bolts? Am I going to get rid of a magic bolt? I really want to be able to get this extra 4 mana to cast some hellhounds. So let's sacrifice one of the magic bolts and activate my hellhounds. One there and one there. Reinforcements are on the way. You can keep coming in here. Ooh. Eagle's getting close. Tara's turtling up in her trees. The giant has been freed from the web by the tree and has killed my spider. Didn't see that coming. I keep forgetting that tree can attack from that position. Oh well. Okay, so let's kill this. Oh, illusionary eagle. How marvellous. Freeze you. And then I'm going to come up here and absorb you. Also an illusion. You, on the other hand, are going to try and take out this one. So this is the difference between this and the last game. Was in the last game I only had law spells, and in this game I have all my undead horde, and it's a lot easier with an undead horde. You may as well attack, I guess. It's only a 5% difference. And one dead dwarf. Skeleton come in and try and take the tree. You can move forward. You can step up here. And now I can't really get the horde of... Let's send you around that way, just in case the giant gets any ideas. And move there, and now I can disbelieve that. No, it's real. Okay. Teleporting from one tree to the other is a mark of desperation, I think. I am now winning on 70, pretty well on 70 victory points, but I've got quite a long time left to try and get a proper victory here. You can, I think... Let's just try and get you... Oh, okay. One tree down. One of you down. Closing in on Tara. And you can come round here. And now I have enough mana for yet another one. You start to steamroller a bit with this mega spell, it must be said. Okay, so where's that? Is that other vampire? So there he is, he's there. So I can move up here and try and freeze. Yeah, good. Good news, good news. Let's come in here. If I'd have killed that, the vampire could have come in and taken revenge, but I didn't, so let's not too worry too much. You can just step in there, and that's the end of my turn. Tara's got an elephant. I hate elephants. Where's that vampire gone? Oh, he's backed away. That's good. I try and freeze him, and I'm going to need more hellhounds in order to sort this one out. Now, how are we going to do this? What order? You don't have the best attack, so maybe you get out of the way and let Mr. Hydra come in. That's the elephant gone. And now see if we can get... Tara is down. Making good progress now. We now have 149 points to invoke us, so I could just sit back and win here, but of course we're not going to when we've got such a massive advantage. Start freezing everything. Ah, hellhounds are so good. Oh, I went to a position I can't actually attack from. Over there, over there. I've almost got enough for another set of hellhounds. In fact, paladins are just too slow. Giants are too slow. I haven't got enough to get to 58, but we'll get there eventually. Let's disbelieve the dwarf. Oh, it's an illusion. Let's disbelieve the other dwarf. It's an illusion as well. Let's disbelieve the rat. I know that one's not an illusion. End the turn. A paladin, not too much bother when I've got lots of things that can freeze. Go down there. And you've frozen that, so get out of the way. Come in, try and kill it. $58. Finally. And guess what? More hellhounds. Doom, doom. It just gets a bit insane after a while. And now it becomes a point of... can I kill him in the 10 turns remaining? Well, I should be able to. Right, so all these are frozen. And he's got a paladin and a vampire that can still hurt me. So I guess we just kind of swarm in and see what we can do. You can come in here. Can't get to a position where I can... Oh yes, I can have a go at freezing that. It'd be handy if I could. I'm going to lose one of my undead, I'm afraid. Possibly two if that vampire gets a successful hit. But at this point, I just have so many. And that was an illusion because it was so desperate. And I don't think I've got anything else I want to do here. So, did I leave... Oh, I left a skeleton and a hydra over there. Oh well, they're not going to get there in time. Now what are you going to do? You've killed one of my hellhounds. But do I care? Am I bothered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 hellhounds. I fear not your hellhound. Fear not your vampire, rather. Well, maybe I do. Frozen you. I don't know why I froze that, because I had a much better chance of killing it. And now I need to step back. Freeze that one. Bring you in. Absorb that. You're blocked. You can get in here and freeze the rat. Frozen it for one of my vampires to eat. Nice cooked dinner. Well, frozen dinner. Hydra over here. Skeleton in here. It's only a matter of time. A teleport one space to the left. I mean, this is... It's when they run out of spells and they've only got teleport left and they somehow feel obliged to use it. I don't really understand why. I mean, I guess he could have teleported over here, but that would have been even worse. Well, actually wouldn't have been worse, but been as bad. Okay, so you go there. Oh, I should have got that with my rat. Never mind. Okay. Is that going to regenerate? I didn't rejuvenate, did it? Fountain of Life failed to resurrect rat. Okay, so... Why? Why? Kill the Fountain of Life. Okay, don't kill the Fountain of Life. That was a waste of a turn. I could have attacked him, of course, but I'm going for the BM finish. annoyingly indestructible fountain of life. Oh, finally. Well done. So you can go down there, and you can go around there. There's just endless hellhounds. Even the Hydra's arrived. Bit late, I'm afraid. Okay, 27. No. Well, I've only got 5 turns left. Oh, well, I was a bit afraid that he had a magic bolt, which is why I wasn't bringing my wizard in to do a gooey blob, which should have been the real coup de grace. But don't really rate your chances from that position, my friend. So you can go over there. You are engaged. You are engaged. And you are engaged. So you go there. All of you are stuck. So it's... Oh, first one. Okay, fine. Couldn't decide who was going to get the victory blow there. 234 VPs. Now that was an example of a fairly comprehensive victory. You can see it's completely different to the other one just by virtue of the fact that I had lots of hellhounds. That mega spell is to me the best one, and that's why I use it when I'm playing realms. And I would use it if I was playing PvP, but it probably wouldn't work as well in that because I'm no PvP expert, and people can neutralise it fairly easily by just making sure that the world doesn't go super chaotic like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.